Once upon a time, in a peaceful village surrounded by rolling hills and dense forests, there was a magical orchard known as the Moonlit Orchard. This orchard was unique because it only bloomed under the light of the full moon. The villagers spoke of its enchanted fruits, which were said to have the power to grant one's deepest wish. The orchard was tended by an elderly woman named Maribel, who had a deep connection with the land and the moon. She had inherited the orchard from her grandmother and took great care of it. Maribel was loved by the villagers for her wisdom and kindness, and she always welcomed anyone who came to seek her advice. One evening, as the full moon rose high in the sky, a young girl named Lila came to the orchard. Lila was known throughout the village for her curiosity and kind heart. Her family had been struggling with illness and misfortune, and she hoped that the Moonlit Orchard's magical fruit could help them. Lila approached Maribel with a hopeful heart. "Please, Maribel, can you help me? My family is suffering, and I've heard that the fruits of the Moonlit Orchard can grant wishes. Can I make a wish for their well-being?" Maribel looked at Lila with compassion. The Moonlit Orchard's fruits are indeed magical, but the orchard has its own way of granting wishes. To obtain a fruit, you must first prove that your wish is selfless and true. You must complete a task that shows your dedication to others. Lila nodded eagerly, determined to help her family. "I am ready to do whatever it takes." Maribel led Lila to a beautiful grove within the orchard where 3 ancient trees stood. Each tree had a different fruit hanging from its branches. One was a golden apple, another was a silver pear, and the third was a shimmering plum. Maribel explained that each fruit represented a different task. The golden apple, Maribel said, requires you to show courage. The silver pear requires you to demonstrate wisdom. And the shimmering plum requires you to display kindness. You must complete each task to earn a fruit. Lila accepted the challenge and decided to start with the golden apple. Maribel directed her to a dark, misty part of the forest where a magical creature, a fierce dragon named Pyrrhus, guarded the apple. Pyrrhus was not evil but had been cursed to be fearful of anyone who came near. Lila approached the dragon with a calm and soothing voice. "I'm here to prove my courage, not to harm you. I only wish to obtain the golden apple to help my family." Pyrrhus, initially wary, saw the sincerity in Lila's eyes and lowered his guard. "I am bound by a curse to test those who seek the apple. If you can calm my fears and show me that you are truly brave, I will give you the apple." Lila gently approached Pyrrhus, speaking to him softly and reassuringly. She offered him a gift, a hand-carved wooden toy she had made as a child. The dragon, touched by her kindness and bravery, accepted the gift and handed over the golden apple. With the apple secured, Lila moved on to the silver pear. Maribel led her to a quiet library hidden within the orchard. Inside, there was an ancient book with a riddle that needed solving. Lila had to use her wisdom to answer the riddle correctly to earn the pear. The riddle read, "I have cities but no houses, forests but no trees, and rivers but no water. What am I?" Lila thought deeply and realized the answer was a map. She answered the riddle correctly, and the silver pear appeared before her, glowing softly. Finally, Lila approached the shimmering plum. Maribel took her to a small, hidden village where a lonely, elderly woman named Eliza lived. Eliza had been abandoned by her family and was in need of companionship and care. Lila spent time with Eliza, listening to her stories and helping her with daily tasks. She showed immense kindness and compassion, making Eliza feel valued and loved. As a result, the shimmering plum appeared as a reward for her genuine kindness. With all 3 fruits in hand, Lila returned to the Moonlit Orchard. Maribel welcomed her with a smile. "You have completed all the tasks with great courage, wisdom, and kindness. Your wish will be granted." Maribel placed the fruits in a special bowl and chanted an incantation. The fruits glowed brightly, and a magical aura enveloped the orchard. The glow spread to Lila's village, bringing health and prosperity to her family. The villagers were amazed as the orchards and fields flourished, and their hardships began to melt away. Lila returned to her family, who were now well and full of joy. They thanked her for her bravery and selflessness. The village celebrated, and Maribel's Moonlit Orchard became a place of hope and wonder for everyone. Lila's story was passed down through generations as a reminder that true magic comes from the heart and that courage, wisdom, and kindness can overcome even the greatest challenges. The Moonlit Orchard continued to bloom under the full moon, its fruits a symbol of hope and the power of a selfless wish. And so, the village thrived, and Lila's tale lived on as a beacon of inspiration and love. The end.